What's going on, guys? Andy here with Cut and Clean Lawn Care, and today I'm interviewing Nick Smith over at Smith Brothers Lawn and Landscape. He's a certified quadcopter pilot over in Georgia.
No. I'm a quadriplegic, Andy. Quadriplegic.
So like I was saying, guys, Nick over here at Smith Brothers Lawn and Landscape. He's a quadriplegic. Guys, if you want a story that is inspiring, no matter what you're doing in life, whether it's lawn care, whether you're a professional air balloon rider, I don't know what you're doing. If you're looking for something or a story just to give you something a little more than what you're dealing with, this is the guy for it, I'm telling you. Everybody's got their own situation, but when it comes with someone staying positive over adversities, man, this is the guy you want to talk to. So that's what we're going to do today. Nick, what's up, man? Tell the people what's up.
What's going on, Andy? What's going on, YouTube?
YouTube right here, man. Make sure you guys check out his channel. Link will be in the description and at the end of the video. So we're going to ask him some questions, let him tell his story. So let's get into it. So, Nick, I want to start off by asking you about your YouTube channel and your goals with this YouTube channel. Let me know what you kind of plan on doing with it and the message you're kind of wanting to get out there, man.
Yeah, man. Whenever I got hurt, there was not a lot of videos or people to kind of show others that whether you got paralyzed, you had a stroke, something tragic happened in your life, there was not that much information out there with people going on and actually doing the physical working part of it. And I want to go on there and just try to inspire people to, that if I can do it, they can do it. I started my landscape business about 5 years ago, and with everybody telling me that I could not do it. And I'm big on not doing what people tell me that I can and can't do. So I went out there, and I've been busting butt and going out there and doing it and trying to make videos on how I do things day to day, whether it's in my mowing business, whether it's just out with the family, whether it's with my dogs, the horses, anything, but just trying to go out there and show people that even though if you might get dealt a crap sandwich, if you put your mind to it and you buckle down, you can still get out there and make a living.
All right, so for you going through the problems and struggles you have, what do you find is the biggest struggle in the lawn and landscape business? Doesn't necessarily have to talk about your physical attributes, but what either bugs you the most or is the most difficult thing about the lawn and landscape industry?
Two things come to mind. The number one thing is people just don't want to work anymore. So when I'm trying to get to get people, because like I said, I usually have guys that work for me that do the trimming, the mulching, the hedge trim and the edging, all that type of stuff. It's hard even paying. When you pay them good money, it's hard. They don't want to work. They don't want to show up on time. Accountability, I guess, if anything, with that. And then people, I mean, you'll have guys, I've seen it to where like I'll leave a place and somebody will come in and kind of undercut you, but I guess just I'm not the best person in the world, especially when I've got guys that want to come and that want a job and want to work. I'm like, heck yeah, man, I appreciate you, wanting to step up, go to work, and then after about a week, they don't want to show up on time and things like that, and they just, I always felt like that. I don't care if you work at McDonald's. I don't care if you work at McDonald's. If you're working at McDonald's, at least go out there and take pride at the way you're fixing a burger, because you're never going to get anywhere if you don't.
Oh yeah.
I mean, just take some pride into stuff, and especially when you're out there. But I guess, yeah, man, just having reliable help and people that say that what they're going to do and they mean what they say, and you can't really people's words not really that much anymore.
All right, man, and if you want to, go ahead and talk about kind of what happened to you. What happened in your situation that made you where you are today, and how you're still able to wake up every morning, just take the day by the face and just punch it and keep on going, man.
Yeah, man, no problem. January 16th of 2004, I was helping my dad drill fence post holes with an auger at our quarter horse farm here in Chatsworth, and on an auger on the back of a 3-point hitch, on the back of those tractors, they got to have down pressure, but a lot of them, they'll go to leaning on you. Well, the drive shaft comes from the tractor to the drill to make it spin. The auger was leaning. When I went to push on it, my hand slipped, and the drive shaft was already spinning, and it caught my arm and flipped me through the drive shaft about 3 different times. It was I actually bogged down a 245 Massey Ferguson with my left leg.
Oh, dude.
So it was pretty dramatic. They never lost consciousness during the when I got hurt. I remember because the barbed wire fence and stuff, whenever it got hung up, was poking me and stuff. And my dad, he jumped off the tractor, turned it off, jumped off the tractor, and had actually dropped his cell phone and couldn't find it. And I remember hanging upside down on that thing, and remember seeing his cell phone. So then he was able to call 911, and people knew us there at the farm. And actually, there was a off-duty firefighter that was a really good friend of ours that he was on our road already when he got the call. And I remember going up. They brought Air Force in, and I never lost consciousness till they put me on the helicopter, because I remember telling them it was absolutely, man, the worst pain I'd ever been through in my life, but it only happened for about 10 seconds worth of pain that was so bad, and then my body just went completely numb. I suffered it, broke my neck in 6 places. I've had, let's see, I was in a coma for a little over 2 months. I think that's about right. And then it took me about 3 years before I could get to moving my arms. And a lot of people think a quadriplegic, they can't move their arms and stuff like that. Well, I suffered a C6, C7 incomplete injury, which my spine, it didn't get severed. It just got kinked. So if you think about it, it's kind of like if you turn a water hose on and then you kink it, it still dribbles. That's why I've still got about 75% feeling in my legs, but I have no movement from about chest down. I don't have any hand grip. Twice as strong in my arms now after 13 years, but I've got all my arm strength, but I have no hand grip at all. I've probably got enough hand grip to, like, if an empty soda can, I can barely dent it. But that's about it, man. And then, like I said, I was in the hospital right at a year. It was tough, man. I was scared to leave the hospital because everything was accessible there. You didn't have to worry about, just because you're in a wheelchair, everything was already planned for you. The doors, it was all flat. And then, but when I got back in the real world, I was like, crap, these heels, this sucks. But, thank God for that. God, that'd be huge. But, it was a real mental, the mental part of it was twice as bad as the physical actually part. And, the doctors told me, Nick, you're going to have somebody take care of you probably the rest of your life. You're not going to be able to, I said, I trained quarter horses. I've been a professional trainer since I was 16, and I got hurt 2 days after I turned 21. I'm thinking, 21, I get to finally drink and party, and then that didn't happen. So, but the doctors, they were all telling me, what I couldn't do, what I can't do, what I'm not going to be able to do. And I'm like, this sucks. and I've never been the type to quit or anything like that. So whenever I got out, man, I kept pushing, and I really think the main thing is that with just, friends and family support, and, and if I didn't, if I didn't make my peace with God, there's no telling where I'd be now. But it's just been a journey. But I enjoy knocking things off my list that people said that I wouldn't be able to do.
All right, so for someone like you, when you start hearing someone else give excuses or complain about certain things, what does that do to you for someone who's been through such a struggle like that? What does that mentally do to you, and what do you want to just say to those people?
Man, that's a good question, Andy. There's just, I'm paralyzed. A lot of people may be going through maybe like depression or different things, but people are always, we're human, we love to complain, but it's kind of the worst thing. You're never going to get anywhere constantly complaining about things. You get somewhere by trying to make a change into trying to do better for yourself. There's nothing worse. Nobody wants to hear somebody constantly complain, and sometimes it drives me crazy. I mean, I'll have clients come up and just, they want to come and just tell me all about how their back hurts them that day, and all different kind of things, and I'm just like, I'm paralyzed. I cannot sweat anymore, and I'm allergic to about every type of grass there is, but I still get out here and bust my ass every day to keep going. And, it's just, I'm telling you, complaining is about like a bad virus that everybody loves to do, but you're never going to get anywhere constantly doing that. If I've got anything to say, it's stop complaining and start doing.
All right, man, so we're wrapping up this interview, Nick. Definitely appreciate you coming on here and kind of BSing with me for a little bit. Like I said, everyone knows what I'm doing. I got 7,000, a little over 7,000 subscribers now, which is pretty awesome, man. I never thought I was going to get that far with what I never thought I was going to get that far with what I'm doing. But just like everyone else, man, I'm someone who needs motivation too. Besides trying to spread my word and give motivation to others that need it, man, you're someone that's definitely motivating and inspiring me. So I'm going to give you this opportunity right now for everyone that's staying through the video. I appreciate it. I know just as well as Nick knows, man, the little interview videos like this are kind of hard to watch if you don't have that attention span. So the floor is yours, man. Just hit anybody with whatever you want to say, man. Whatever you want to plug, man. It's all yours.
Yeah, guys. Like I said, anybody, it doesn't matter what you're dealing with, whether it's depression. I mean, you could lose a hamster. It doesn't matter what it is. People deal with things different ways all the time. But, just keep your head up, keep pushing, keep grinding and going. Just get out there, and tomorrow's another day. And like I said, just keep going. Don't ever let anybody tell you that you can't do anything. Because if you set your mind to it, you can do whatever you want to. Y'all can find me on Facebook, Instagram at Smith Brothers Lawn Care. My website, smithbrotherslawncare.com. I'm in the Chatsworth, Georgia area, and like I said, anybody that's, if I can help anybody out there, I'm all ears to do it. I appreciate Andy giving me this opportunity, because, like I said, Andy, man, your videos stuff, they really influenced me on taking my lawn business and taking it, being a business with it, and knowing that, some of the things that we all deal with, like, well, I don't really know what to do in this situation or that situation. You and, Blake and stuff like that, people like that, y'all been through that, and it was a big help to me. So, I appreciate you making the videos that you've been making, man.
Oh yeah, man, and I'm the same way for how I started. And I'll get a lot of the comments of people saying, I think I know everything, or we think we know everything. And that's just not how it is, man. I'm just a dude sharing my story, my experiences. So if you see me fail and try something, it may work for you, it may not work for you, but just figure out what does work for you.
You know, that's kind of what I'm wanting to do, is to share my story, get it out there to more people. And I know, you know, through YouTube and stuff like that, that's going to be my best bet to get it out there, because I don't want some of the things that I've had to go through that were so freaking hard. If I can help somebody to go through it a little easier, or to get through it quicker, I mean, that'd be a great feeling, you know?
Hell yeah, man, that's what it's all about. Like I said, guys, I'm going to leave all the links in the description to his Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, clickable end screen. I just want to say a big shout out to Nick, man. Make sure you guys go subscribe to him on YouTube, man. Thanks for spending some time with me so I could, you know, help you get your story out there, man, because I was watching your channel and I'm like, more people need to be watching what this guy's doing, because I don't know, I mean, everybody gets motivation in their own ways, and this is something that motivates me. If I'm having that day where I'm whining and being a little crybaby, I can watch a video on this guy who's, you know, he's got to get a lift out of his truck to get onto his mower, and I'm whining about this. There's nothing for me to be whining about. And this is just what everybody needs, because I'm sure he gets his motivation and inspiration in other ways as well, guys. So like I said, Nick, Smith Brothers Lawn and Landscape, guys. Check them out. Links are in the description, man.
I appreciate your time, Andy.
Yeah, we'll see you, buddy.
See ya.